video here. Come on down to the chat. Alright guys, come on down to the chat if you got time. I'm just going to start out and put a video on here I was watching. Then I'll go into the chat. But yeah, come on down to the chat. Let us know what's going on. Where did it go?
I knew they would come for me, and they did.
Alright guys, a little study lesson on John McAfee. If you've never seen it, it's a quick little story I found it on an old article. It's pretty cool. Just gonna watch it and see if anybody comes down here.
I did so well. Got a job at NASA, not just normal NASA, but their Institute for Space Studies at Columbia University in Manhattan. There I was assigned the data reduction of the world's first weather satellite, ₚ And that's also where I first learned that there is a thing called computer security. Because they were terrified that the Russians or the Chinese would get access, but I was 25 at the time, and 25 to take on any project. And after a year, I had designed a system to reduce the data into not just a manageable form, but to an intelligible form. At NASA, I understood. Oh, people are concerned about other people accessing data. Well, how interesting. I got a degree in mathematics, undergraduate bachelor's. I went to Louisiana State, then moved to Virginia Polytechnic working on a master's. I decided to take the summer off, but I got a job at General Electric. I didn't know what it was about. I was looking for mathematicians. I went to a training program for 3 months. I didn't tell them I was going to go back to school. And it was the most technical and still the most technologically complex.
Welcome to the chat, guys. Just starting off with a little
that means that you have a computer controlling a moving system in real time. If you're off by a fraction of a millisecond, you might destroy a $2 million steel mill roller. However, after 3 months, I realized, Jesus, this is what I want to do. That's where I really learned what computers really were. People know me from McAfee, but no, that was not my greatest success. That was some trivial thing. It was my future things, which I did not attach my name to, that taught me and made me all of my money. I got into it in 2011 by peer pressure. My friends literally forced me to read the Satoshi's white paper. And when I had done that, I saw immediately the beauty and the power of the mathematics. And I saw that this was potentially world-changing, and it just turned out to be. When I started, I was the chairman, the CEO of MGT, the world's 6th largest Bitcoin mining company, $800 million valuation. What happened is Bitcoin went sky high, and after the quartering, it sank to next to nothing. The New York Stock Exchange the following day delisted us. That's what they do. We had to fold the company. I left. That was their shot over the bell. The warning say, you better shut up or we'll destroy you. Well, that just made me mad. You have to understand, I have half a dozen doubles around the world. Many of them are just like me. They take more drugs than necessary, and they drink themselves into a stupor. Listen, I mean, I'm wanted by 5 world governments, including the United States, the most horrific of them. First of all, they tried to put me in America when they, convened a grand jury. I found out about it beforehand. So we left the following day to Florida. We picked up our yacht with Janice, myself, 4 large dogs, and 7 of my staff, and sailed away. Went to the Bahamas. We were thumbing up our nose, 90 miles from America, sunning on the beach, just having fun. Well, I knew they would come for me, and they did. We went to Cuba for 2 months. And the Cuban government said, listen, Miss McAfee, we regret, but the U.S. government has requested that we return you to America. However, we were disinclined to do so. But, Miss McAfee, you understand, you are now a serious problem to us if you remain in this country. You have 72 hours to get out of the country. Now, we decided to go to the Dominican Republic. We told no one about it. We got to the Dominican Republic, pulled into dock, and we were arrested before we could get off the boat. They said, Miss Bagley, I'm sorry, but we have to ship you back to America. I said, well, that's not legal. I didn't come from America. I came from Cuba. The people who cooperated illegally was the head of the police force and the head of the armed forces. So I outed those people. They both had secret bank accounts. The deposits that came in to these accounts, the dates, the amount, and from whom, and the withdrawals in cash, totaling many times their annual salary. And believe me, I could bring down the U.S. government. I haven't released anything. However, if anything happens to me, absolutely, I've got dead man switches everywhere. Within a day of my disappearance or untimely death, there will be every newspaper in the world pouring through more documents that they could have 100 people pour through in 100 years.
Yeah, guys, it's pretty much over.
So no, it will be chaos. But right now, I just want to be able to live happily, try to make a better world for my children and grandchildren, and fish from time to time. And I would not change a single second. I would not change my jail time. I would not change hiding in the jungles of police while bullets were flying over my head. I would not change a single thing.
I don't know, did John McAfee fake his death and is still alive, or is he death from suicide? Nobody knows. I think he's killed himself though, but it's a good little thing I found when I was reading, kind of going back on these exchanges and how they kind of seem to just go offline. So I don't know if it really has any meaning, but I found it pretty important to kind of bring up some of this stuff. Back about 1.5 years ago, I did a video. Go back and look it up. It's been over a year, but you know, I was looking at some of these volumes from this video, and well, I was kind of looking at these volumes from the present. It looks like ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚. Some of these volumes are way different. I mean, Dragon X was one of the biggest volume, top 4, 83 million. So that's almost the combined market cap of like pretty much this big group right here. So you know, when an exchange goes offline, that's doing more volume right now than some of these. It's a little weird. So yeah, come on down to the chat, guys. We're opening up early. I gotta get out of here pretty early. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. So come on down. Just doing this to be consistent with it, but price is pretty much still the same. Not really a lot going on. I just found this interesting that only 7 million got taken from this crypto exchange. It went off randomly, pretty much offline. They did a restructuring thing that never basically a bankruptcy that never really took place. This was an international exchange, Singapore. So I don't know. You know, they're doing 83 million worth of volume about a year and a half ago of just Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash total volume is not even, you know, that much. So these volumes are a little off, guys. I'm not going on the actual amounts. I'm on World Coin Index, but just to show you kind of what isn't there anymore. We don't have 83 million worth of volume from ₚ which is this exchange that no longer is around. It's not bad that some of these exchanges shut down. Quite honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world, because some of these exchanges could literally be like such a minute amount of people, and it could just be one or two big investors that doesn't have any, you know, experience with crypto and is just trying to, you know, corrupt and control the crypto world. But yeah, nonetheless, ₚ is no more. And this is from October 2020. So this has been over 2 years ago. But, you know, a freeze out of nowhere. They blamed it on OKEX, which is a pretty large amount of volume for Bitcoin Cash right now. They're the only ones that have so they basically blamed another exchange for their exchange losing the withdrawals. But as you see, ₚ is no more. So that 83 million volume we were doing, and this is one of those weird things where they have the old ticker like BCH ABC when there was like a problem about the how Bitcoin Cash was going to be. This was another problem, this ABC thing. They wanted to, you know, get a fee for development instead of it just being just an open network. But I've seen a lot of this on World Coin Index. There's actually something they still even recognize, because technically, guys, Bitcoin SV is not a. I mean, I guess technically it is a fork of Bitcoin Core, but it's actually a fork of Bitcoin Cash, really. So I don't have these numbers in front of me, but and you know, overall it's been pretty choppy here as well. So drop it in the chat, guys, if you're here. I know I'm here a little early, but you know, hopefully some people can come into the chat and talk about crypto. So yeah, this ₚ exchange that went down 2 years ago is just, you know, I don't even remember hearing about this anytime recently. I might have heard about this when, you know, when we were back at this time. But you know, this is a lot of volume just all of a sudden gone. I mean, considering what it's dried up to. So guys, hit me up if you're in the chat. Let me know you're here. You know, bring up a topic, contribute to the chat any way you can. I got my QR code, guys, in the top right, so feel free to send me a payment. Love getting those payments. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, I've found a way to sidetrack YouTube for now on people showing gratuity. I don't know if that'll always be a thing. It might not even be a thing now, but nonetheless, guys, I'm here on here, you know, trying to promote Bitcoin Cash. So you know, if you got anything, questions, concerns, any of that stuff, just put it in the chat. Feel free to light the chat up and you know, let me know. Yeah, guys, I've been looking at these charts pretty much all week. It's the same thing, really. More of the excitement will build once we do one of these jumps. We're basically like right here, guys, with Bitcoin Cash. if I could tell you what Dash was, you know, this is it. You know, in a price movement, like we were. Well, no, let me take that back. We're about right here. So we've, you know, gone this way. So this little 3,500 for Bitcoin Cash, guys, is going to seem so small. I know I've been saying this for over a year. I've been saying this since 2019, but it likely will happen. I pretty much think that there's only that outcome. And I know I'm looking at Dash, guys. I think Dash is going to go up probably too. But I think we're pretty much like about to go up here. Let me know, guys. Drop it in the chat. Let me know. So guys, like, I want to be aware of something else too. So March of 2017 is when Dash went up majorly on Bitcoin Core, and that was after it already went all the way up to like $14 and then back to like $1 something or $2 in 2014. Down here, where it like went up to 14. So it did like a 14x right here. It did like a 14x, and then it leveled out for 2+ years. And then right here, March of 2017 is when it went up majorly on Core. So Bitcoin was kind of just running sideways or whatnot, but then immediately Bitcoin started going up. Bitcoin Core started going up, and it took Dash with it, and this is a massive price movement. So I'm thinking like Dash could go to like over $10,000. I know that's pretty high, but I think Bitcoin Cash, following this same pattern, could maybe go to like $20,000 or $30,000. I know that's pretty crazy to think, but if we see a breakout on Core, and it's a massive breakout on Core, like it could potentially rally for like almost a year. But that's not necessarily true, because things can always, you know, not go the way you think. But yeah, I mean, Dash went from like under $10 at the end of 2016 to the end of 2017, almost $1,500, and it was well over $1,000 for like enough time to see it. That's kind of when I think everybody was looking at crypto, wondering what it was when it was that high. But nonetheless, guys, we're talking a year. We're talking about $9 all the way up to $1,400. To give you an idea of how big that jump is. Under $10 all the way up to $1,400. I mean, that is really, really insane. And that's after it already did a 14x back here in 2014, March of 2014. It was less than $1 and went all the way up to $14 6 months later. Less than 6 months, it did a 14x. That was back in 2014. So I think, unfortunately, because like I said, I've been looking at Dash a lot recently, just because I feel it has a lot of the similar qualities of Bitcoin Cash for the price. You know, taking out what kind of coin it is. But I mean, essentially Dash is a payment system too, but I'm talking about like the way the price seems to move on it. So I don't know. I mean, you know, this is the 10x on Bitcoin right here. So this is really a small jump. So like I said, it went from under $1 and did a 14x. It then went down and traded for 2 years, and then within that next year it went from under $10, almost tracking the high, all the way to 1,400 US dollars. So I mean, what does it mean? Whatever you want to, you know, think, like whatever you want to buy into. I mean, I'm buying into the idea that likely we'll probably experience some of the same type price movements here, at least for now. I mean, if we get the breakout, great. That'll be earlier on though, because I think we're just really gearing up, guys, because you know, within a couple months we could do, or even sooner, we could do this climb on core, which is really like a 10x on core, and then you know, obviously if the whole market goes up, maybe this cycle will happen again. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Nobody said anything. A couple more people joining the chat. So this is like kind of like just a rough prediction on what I think could be in the next year, is one of these movements on the alt market. And like I said, I hope we go even noticeably higher, because the more we climb on core and the later we climb on core, I think that'll be where people actually are interested enough in it to actually look into it, because this still is going to be a major hype moment, guys. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of just the graph of what Bitcoin Cash could potentially do. This is, you know, not necessarily what it will do, but it just shows the potential, guys. I mean, if we go back 3 years before the problem, we saw a coin go 14x back down to where it was, and then climb that same next year, within 2 years, climb that following year from less than an all-time high all the way to $1,400. So you can play around with the math on that. I'm not gonna try to say exactly you know what that would be if you were, you know, certain amounts of money, but it's crazy. I mean, it's bigger gains than you're gonna get anywhere in any kind of asset class or anything like that, just with this jump. Like I said, 10x on core, March, 10x on core. Hi Chad, does Bitcoin Cash use their own POS terminals for peer-to-peer payments? I assume most businesses are more likely to use payment gateway processors to accept multiple cryptos. Yeah, it's kind of, they did it with the merchants out here that could potentially use crypto, but they're not, are the ones that have those little square devices. I believe those were Bitcoin Cash compatible. I know they were Bitcoin compatible. I haven't seen them actually in use. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean, feel free to work. I mean, if you can stay, even better. So this is what they advertise on, and I haven't actually bought a dinner here, but this is a restaurant chain that's part of the biggest restaurant chain in America. The owner owns a professional sports team. It's owned by Landry, so it's the biggest restaurant. And I know this, guys, because this was the business I was in for a while, restaurants. So restaurants, this is probably the biggest for like fine dining. They have different restaurant chains, like a multi-brand. This is one of their brands. They're like luxury brand for food, which is nothing more than like a fancy steakhouse. But the food is phenomenal here. So it's just a restaurant, but it's like a really, really fancy restaurant where the staff kind of like wears tuxedos and very expensive steaks, that kind of thing. So it's an upscale place. I do recommend going there if you've been there. I have been there. I just never gone recently to see this Bitcoin Cash acceptance. But it's happening at these locations right here. So this one's near my house, and this one's near my house. So I need to go. And it shows the type of wallets. So these are, I believe, all zero confirmation wallets for Bitcoin Cash. Weirdly enough, guys, I didn't see the Badger wallet on the iOS on the App Store. The Apple iOS, I did not see this Badger wallet, guys. I think they took it off for some reason. So, this is definitely a problem that these companies can just, wipe these payments. But you can always, download one of these little wallets right here if you're, depending on what you're using. But it takes the Bitcoin.com wallet, Electron Cash. It did take Badger wallet for iOS. I'm not sure if they have it anymore for iOS. I mean, if you got your seed phrase, guys, you're good. So it doesn't matter if this wallet even exists anymore. I think they had a token though, guys. That's why it kind of was a little concerning when I didn't see it on iOS, because I thought they released a token. There was some token that got launched called Badger token or something, and I didn't know if it was related to the wallet service, similar to what Exodus has done. Drop it in the chat if you know. I mean, I don't know if anybody here knows. This wouldn't be stuff you'd really think most people would care about, but yeah. So Malibu Mastros is coming soon. So I don't know why they've done it everywhere else. Maybe it's I don't see any other places in, well, yeah, Mastros Beverly Hills is in LA County. So a lot of these are near my house. Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, I guess would be the closest one. San Francisco, so a lot of these are in Cali. Pretty much all of them. I got one in Houston, New York, Fort Lauderdale. But apparently it probably looks similar to this, where you just pay it on a little thing like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, they're probably merchants are going to be using these for crypto. But I think like for all payments, it's going to look like this. I mean, restaurants out here are already using these. They've been using them for a while. They just bring it to the table and you just tap it with your credit card, and people pay at the table and just put in the tip right there. I don't know how this tip thing would work with crypto. I mean, I don't know if the employee gets the crypto or it gets converted to dollars. That part I'm not real sure about. But there's a lot of stuff online. Bitcoin Jason comes in here a lot. I know he does a lot with payments. Bitcoin payment module or Bitcoin collab comes in here. So I think there's a variety of different ways that you can pay out employees and pay out merchants and stuff when it comes to this crypto stuff. It doesn't have to be, the owner doesn't have to immediately convert it to fiat dollars. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. There can be reserves of crypto. You know, these companies can do like trust accounts and stuff like that, where they essentially hold some of the crypto. So it's pretty cool. I don't know that they're doing any of that with Mastros, but I'm sure that people pay with this all the time. If I went to Mastros, now that I know that they have it, I would for sure pay for it. I mean, you know, with crypto, it's just an added bonus to being able to you know, spend it. It makes me want to go do it. I just I've been to Mastros, guys, and honestly, like, I've never had the steak there, so I can't for sure say if it's better. But there's been many people that come from Mastros to the restaurant that I worked at, which is the same brand, that says our steaks are just as good. And we have the and some of the steaks, like the Kansas City bone-in ribeye or bone-in strip that we had at ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚 when I worked there, was apparently the exact same one they had at Mastros, and it's the exact same recipe. I mean, they salt and pepper it. So you know, this is where they're accepting it now, but hopefully their whole brand, like Claim Jumper, ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚's, there's also the ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚's Double Eagle Steakhouse. And I don't want you to think I'm dogging Mastros. Like, if you're in town, go to Mastros, but also maybe consider going to ℚ𝕚𝕚's if they accept Bitcoin Cash. Great steak as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the one in Malibu. It maybe says coming soon. It's in Beverly Hills, so most of these are in Cali. Yeah, Jade's in the house. Thanks for letting us know you're here. You're too lazy to say you're here. I get it. No worries. So yeah, that's some of the food they have here. I mean, Mastros is definitely a place to check out. Maybe I should actually go instead of you know, saying all this stuff. I have been twice. I've tried their tuna, their raw tuna, which is really bomb. It's like an entree tuna, sashimi style, and then I've tried the chicken there, and Caesar salad. I think I had some kind of dessert, but I'm not for sure. But yeah, it's really good food, guys. I do recommend going. But it looks like Mastros Steakhouse is the place to be for now if you want to have an upscale meal around my area. So yeah. Back to price. Apparently, that people were saying that Bitcoin Core wasn't going to hang out above 17,000 very long. We'll see how that goes. But a lot of pretty much steady in the crypto world with price, even though a lot of these exchanges have pretty much collapsed. You know, still holding strong on some of these. And have headed down on Core again, guys. We've headed down from 0.007 into the 0.006 territory, surprisingly, but just a little dip. We're actually up for the month. 3 month, we're still up, above where we were at last September, and on the 6 month, we're still hanging out at an all-time high. I mean, technically, we hit it a couple days ago, yesterday, I believe, or the day before. But I'd like to see this movement kind of continue. Maybe we can climb to 0.01. There's a website called POS.cash. It's a non-custodial terminal website for merchants to accept PCH payments. It's non-custodial, guys, which is great. I mean, that'll really give shop owners and business owners a way to control some of their crypto, other than just being able to take it as a form of payment. There's a lot of stuff you can do with crypto payments if you actually use it as a payment system, guys, because they save money on the processing fee from the credit card company, which does add up. I mean, they can put little incentives, build little apps that track, you know, reward points and stuff like that, and offer discounts for paying with crypto. Because some shop owners, you know, they might want to, depending on how many people are paying with Bitcoin Cash, it might be more, easier for them just to hold on to it for a bit. If it doesn't interfere with investments or anything like that the restaurant has ongoingly invested in just costs. So they can do that, and like I said, they can actually build out reward programs and stuff like that using these apps. And they're still tied back to the business, guys. It has nothing to do with crypto. There'd be no issue affecting crypto at all. It would just be them saving the money for the fee, for the credit card fee, credit card transaction fee, and being able to either keep some of that as profit for the fee, built, because the price would probably be the same for a while and compete, but it would also give the customer benefits for using crypto. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, to give back to the customer. I love getting those restaurants that have little things on your phone where you can just tap the app and you get reward points. You get like free meals, stuff like that. Add a .com, a dot between pos.cash. So it's pos.cash, guys. pos.cash. So you can check it out. Create a pin, okay. Can you see it, guys? Can you see the pin? Can you see the pin? I don't know. Oh, so this is very easy to set up, guys. Sets you up with a wallet immediately. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is pretty cool. Automatically you're a registered, guys. I'm already a merchant. So let me know. Definitely walk anybody through how to do this. It took me less than 10 seconds to do it from start to finish. And I'm already a merchant accepting Bitcoin Cash. Now there is some stuff on the back end, guys, that you'd obviously want to tell a merchant, but this is basically, start to finish, pretty easy to do. Name your merchant. Chad shop of ours. I mean, we can name it whatever you want. So a destination address, you would just put where the money you wanted to go to. So I would scan my one of my crypto wallets, guys, and just do something like that. So let me do that. Guys, I do got my QR code in the top right. Feel free to send a payment. So you just copy it like that. Then what currency I'd want to do. Cause a 3-second delay, I can enable a double spend check by simply just clicking here. So we'll go ahead and enable it. We'll disable it. We don't want to wait the 3 seconds, but you got the option, so I enabled it. It advertised on the map on Bitcoin, so you'll show up in all the searches on places to use Bitcoin Cash. I mean, this is like the easiest thing ever, guys. I've never used pos.cash, but I'm glad I did now. This is like, I'm overwhelmed by how easy this was to set up. So I could go on here, see all the places that are. This is actually a lot more when you zoom in, guys. A lot of places accept it. It looks like even in China they're still accepting it. So tons of merchants here accept it. East Coast, big cities seem to be accepting a lot of in Atlanta, my hometown. So yeah, you would basically go on this, guys, and you become a merchant pretty fast. There's not really a I just open up my merchant here. If I had a tablet, this would probably be a little more convenient than me taking a payment the way I'm doing it. Yeah, so say somebody owes, they just bought a burger. So my burger's here at $5.99. Check out. Let's go back here. See how small I can go. I don't know if it's my keyboard or what's going on. Am I not allowed to do that small here? Something's wrong with this. I think it's my invalid amount. Delete. Okay, I got it. I was just messing it up. So it looks like, it's what we're looking at here. I mean, a merchant's not going to be under a penny. I mean, I get it. If you want to do a micropayment at that point, you guys obviously know the course of action to do so on that. I mean, it wouldn't be a big thing to do, but I would just send the payment. Maybe will it be a 3-second delay? We don't know. So you got your transaction thing here. Not sure if I'm on the right screen. Maybe I am. Transactions. Says it's sent on my end, so should get it pretty soon. This might have something with that double spend thing that I did. Enabled. Destination address. Oh yeah, so guys, I didn't think about this. So I just sent money to myself, which was pointless. So this would be, this would be me being a merchant. So this would be the shop owner, the owner of the business. We put in our address, so I didn't think about that when I sent it. I could go from another wallet and send it, but you get the point. This is just for merchants to be a very convenient, business of any kind. You can be a pet store. You can be a personal trainer. You can be, you can add your different addresses for your different businesses here. So if I wanted to start being a personal trainer, I can now advertise that on the Bitcoin map, and I can have all these businesses here. I mean, I can advertise. I can go on this map and do it, and then you're automatically a merchant, and it opens up the door for pretty much endless possibilities. Places in Cape Verde, Africa. Go to their website, see what they're about. So it's a cafe. So this looks like a cafe in Africa. So it just shows you how big this stuff is, guys. I mean, this is their cafe here. So yeah, this is just really cool stuff that are real merchants that take it. So if you're ever just these smaller countries, like I said, we're in Cape Verde, Africa, guys. This is a definite probably tour destination for Europeans, and You have your website. You have your, these places are right next to each other. So probably the same business actually. Yeah, it is. Like a hotel, restaurant, cafe. So yeah, it's the same thing. So yeah, these nice places. I mean, again, you're seeing how big the map is here. I mean, I got over 400 places I can be on the map with, competing here. Got 200 in LA alone. I accepted Bitcoin Cash. This is great. Auto guys. This guy accepts a few different cryptos. Guys, I think this is where I was gonna do the event. Okay, no, this isn't, but this is definitely a place to think about. I think they're doing a lot of cool stuff here. And they accept Bitcoin Cash, so yeah, this is definitely a place to think about. Here, it looks like they have some art stuff going on. So yeah, guys, this is the merchant here. Merchant here, POS.cash. You know, if you have an iPad, this thing is perfect. You can have multiple payments you can take. But yeah, this is a great tool. Jade says, I will read further on this. I'm currently using payment platforms to make bills as there are very little option to make direct peer-to-peer. The downside is that these payment platforms charge hidden fees. Yeah, they do. Like I said, guys, it goes back to the incentive. Yeah, come on down to the chat, guys, if you're here, if you're around. Yeah, I just see my little balance here, guys. I sent money to myself. So yeah, I mean, this is a great tool. I really think this is like, I mean, you can actually just run this on an iPad, guys, and this is absolutely perfect, it looks like. I mean, I'm already in here. I mean, this is truly amazing, guys. Merchant POS gives me a receipt, so people at the end of the night, shop owners can see, retail places can see that these payments went through. So this is just a great alternative payment system, guys. That's all this really is. I mean, which is huge. I mean, I don't want to downplay that, guys. This is a new payment system, but truly easy to use. I mean, this is like, you know, I can send, looks like, you know, it's just a standard POS. Is there a way to do it in Bitcoin Cash where I can do the amount? Reset data, all settings, reset. So I'm a new merchant, guys. So I would just set this up. Any address I wanted to. I mean, this is so simple, guys. This is like, boom, merchant. You know, obviously I'd fill that stuff out. But POS.cash, guys, they nailed it. They nailed the merchant side of this. Guys, and really the beauty of this payment system is there's no wallet. There's no the person that's getting the money is the person getting the money. There's no wallet on here. This isn't like it's a this is a non-custodial payment interface. You know, this is a payment interface. So POS.cash, guys, it's great. I mean, I'm loving it just going through here. I mean, I've never seen this before, so for me, it's kind of just trying to see kind of what it is exactly. POS.cash, guys. I mean, this is amazing. You know, I can take $1 million payments if I want to get that crazy. But it's a payment platform, guys. I mean, it's great. I mean, I'm loving how simple it is. There's just a few settings. I don't really understand incorrect PIN code. Okay, so the transactions. So yeah, I get it. Just it reboots it back. It's really, really cool, guys. The destination address cannot be changed. You know, once you save it, the PIN holder saves it here. So the people using this as a register, you could literally hand the register over to 20,000 people, and as long as you're the only one who knows that PIN, they can't change the destination address. If there's any type malicious stuff going on in businesses like that where they're trying to move the money to a different address, they can't do it. So you can literally hand off the payment, the iPad, to the staff, and just feel safe that once they get the iPad, they can use the PIN to the iPad. That's great. But once they get to this screen, you're back here, and only the admin's going to the incorrect PIN code. So it sets you up for success every time. You could take your currency. I could change it to dollars. I could change it to any currency I wanted. I can create a new PIN if I choose to. Double spin check and activated. Reset data, advertise. I mean, this is just awesome. So I'm really surprised that I don't see any places in Russia taking crypto. I mean, I don't know if they've figured out how to put merchants from taking it, but I'm not seeing any places take it. Yeah, guys, this is just awesome. I mean, I'm loving this. I've been to the map before, guys. I'm just kind of just getting on here for and you're just automatically on this map. It's great. These people are all taking Bitcoin Cash. I just like looking at the merchants that are accepting it. I think it's pretty cool just to browse. This looks like this is some kind of company here. Yeah, guys. Oh wow, ℚ𝕚𝕏𝕚𝕚. Online payments only. So a lot of these are online payments only, but glad to see my Chinese restaurant takes Bitcoin Cash through whatever powered by ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚. Online payments only. Online payments only. It's still pretty cool, guys. I mean, Rising Sun Chinese. Yeah, I mean, they don't even care that they take this. They don't even realize they accept Bitcoin Cash, probably, some of them. But this is really cool.
It was just like my heart had ripped in two.
Let's see if Mastros is actually indeed on the map. So surprisingly, I don't see it. So surprisingly, it looks like Mastros isn't on the map, so maybe I need to go in there and actually have a dinner and let them know they're not even on the Bitcoin.com map, which is really misfortunate that they're not on it, but they might not know. Guys, drop it in the chat. I'm here. Feel free to come down. Couple people in the chat here. Super easy to use, for sure. Why are the POS terminals required? Why are POS terminals required in this case? I mean, it just is a convenient way for the POS to the owner to get crypto payments, basically. These are a lot of the places that look like we're going to be like just mom and pop places, which is a majority of places, it seems like. With POS Cash, POS.cash, you can use any device that is connected to the internet and have a screen. It is non-custodial and easy to set up. Yeah, it's about as easy to set up as it is, guys. And I mean, only the shop owner can change the destination address from where the payments are going. So, you just being a merchant, I could be any merchant, guys. I mean, I can be a mining company. I mean, I can be whatever.
My entire baseline of who
I can be whatever company I want. I can be whatever company I want to be. You can set it up, put your destination address in there, and I mean, it's great. I don't know how it puts you on the Bitcoin map. I guess when you maybe start taking payments is how it does that. Because it just says, because this just sends me to the map, guys. It doesn't really, maybe it's sending me to the map, map.bitcoin, submit listing, we'll just call it whatever. Business, submit a business. See, this is so easy to do, guys. I mean, really, real estate. I am going to go and set this up. Chadwick's real estate. Real estate. OC Real Estate Consulting. So you guys can go through all this, guys. I mean, you can even accept Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm not going to go through and do it just because I don't want to, you know, I don't have any business license or anything like that, and I don't really want to just be a company that's on there that's not really doing, you know, crypto payments. So I'm not going to really set it up, but I did go through here and show you guys how easy it is to set up, which this is more for like retail merchants, guys, I feel like, or not even retail, just interacting with the general public. This isn't like, you know, this is day-to-day stuff. So if I had a legitimate company, you know, I'm not gonna do it just because I don't feel like it would be a legitimate company to put on the map, and that would be my worst. That would be the worst thing ever, is to like falsely advertise. Because I'm not a real estate consulting firm that like takes crypto payments. Like, it's just not. These are real established places. Here's a taco place, Five Spice, a Thai restaurant, probably, or something. And you just got these places, ₚ🄏📏's Kitchen, another Thai restaurant. So just, these are legitimate places that you can pick up an order. Although here, what is this? So I'm gonna look what this is. This is somebody that just has their address on. I mean, I probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't know if this is illegal, but yeah, this is just somebody who takes it at their home business. So I guess you can. So this person just accepts Bitcoin Cash. They're just saying, hey, I accept it. So it looks like you can do that kind of thing. Phone number. So yeah, this person just accepts Bitcoin Cash. It's pretty cool. Dirty Work Landscaping Company. So yeah, this person actually, you know, you can just pay on your phone. So very easy to get in touch with these people. It's a yard maintenance company. I mean, nothing. So I got your phone number right here. So this person probably just, you know, has a little landscaping company, or maybe this is a big landscaping company. I don't know. I don't know the size. More menu 5 places. So a lot of places you can, you know, I'm sure if you went into these places, guys, you could pay online with Bitcoin Cash if you wanted to, and just have your order there. Just tell them you want it for here. It's just a consulting firm. So yeah, this guy's a tax guy. 410 phone number. So he's only taking Bitcoin Cash. I mean, these people have the option of taking Ethereum and Bitcoin, but I guess they found the payment systems work a little easier. So yeah, this guy is, just a tax person. So you can check his stuff out. So yeah, guys, real businesses here are taking it. I mean, when I say that places aren't taking it, guys, I don't mean that literally. I mean, as you see, there's places taking it. I'm just saying it would be way better if there was more merchants everywhere taking it. See, we have people taking this stuff, accepting it, online payments, and we have just places that are just restaurants. I mean, these people are just accepting Bitcoin Cash. So maybe I'll check out some of these restaurants. I mean, they're literally looking pretty good. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places taking it, guys. When I say world adoption, I mean like everywhere taking it. It's doable here, which is great. But I mean, I mean, look, this is everywhere, guys. I mean, tons of places here accept it. I'm not surprised. It looks like since last time I looked at the map, it's actually quite a few places more that accepts this stuff. Even on the MenuFi. So I guess MenuFi is also expanded, which is great. Here's some of those Bitcoin ATMs that I was talking about the other night. Yeah, some of these places are just straight up accepting it from their terminal. So you can get a Chicago deep dish pizza. That looks amazing. Extra sauce on top. So yeah, guys, you see it. I mean, there's tons of places taking it. It just it is what it is. So it's non-custodial. Hey, Bitcoin Jason, what's good? We're just checking out important topics on here. So there's a ton of places that take it out here, guys. I would just like to see the adoption spread. I mean, it is there. I mean, the amount of Bitcoin Cash is probably taken at more merchants than every crypto combined. Mark Falzon actually made a recent video on the Bitcoin map. Apparently there are merchants listed on the map that no longer accept Bitcoin Cash payments. He would always call the business before arriving and confirm they accept a payment. Yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty good. Why don't I try calling somebody? I mean, why don't I try calling one of these places? So yeah, I'll call this place and see if they take Bitcoin Cash or see what's going on. So this place isn't picking up, guys. Hello? Hey, I'm just curious. I'm looking here on, I'm just curious. Do you guys take cryptocurrency, Bitcoin Cash, as a form of payment? It says it on the Bitcoin map. I was just wondering. Do you take Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash? Okay, because you're on here under Bitcoin Cash. I just, it says accepted currency. Oh, you were using Bitcoin Cash though? Oh, okay, that's great. Was there any specific reason you weren't using Bitcoin Cash now and using Bitcoin? Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, thanks. All right, bye-bye. So yeah, he was apparently he said he dumped all his Bitcoin Cash, so I don't know. Maybe he wasn't getting the payments, or I don't know, guys. I didn't want to put him on speaker because I didn't know if that was even legal. But he said he didn't sound like negative at all. He just said, I dumped all my Bitcoin Cash. I'm not sure why. He said he no longer takes Bitcoin Cash. He only takes Bitcoin. But he hasn't updated it on the map, so I wouldn't have called if that wasn't the case. So yeah, no worries. I'm just going through here. These are online payments only, so they're not gonna go. But yeah, I mean, people do liquidate their position, guys. It's not the end of the world here. These people look to be at their home, so I'm not gonna. Probably not gonna call any more people, guys, just because it's getting kind of late over here. But yeah, I mean, that guy sounded pretty cool. He just said he only accepts Bitcoin now, so I don't know. It didn't sound like it was a bad experience. He just didn't seem like he was accepting it anymore. So that's just one merchant, guys. I mean, this is why curators are important. Yes, true. Hi, Jason. Hope you're well. Yes, we do. I know my businesses take it, although new staff sometimes don't know if they take BCH. Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening. We need more merchants adopting BCH. AJ, I'm feeling better. I was struggling before. That's why we need to spend more on merchants. Yeah, guys, in one of the greatest parts, and yeah, like I said, that guy said he did take Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, so he was familiar about what it was. You know, some of these people that you know, they sell it, they buy it, whatever. Maybe it wasn't for him at the moment, but a lot of these places here, this is by ₚ so this is guaranteed usage, guys. This is it's online payments only. I'm just telling you that there's a guarantee with some of these on ₚ. I mean, you would just go online and do it and then tell the person working there, hey, I'm just going to eat here. If you wanted to order that way, and it would be paid for. They would see it that it was paid for. So I would say most of these merchants, I was trying to pick out the couple that just have it on their terminal, like they went on here. Let's call this guy, or this business here. Don't know if it's going to be a guy that answers. Hello, I was just wondering, I looked on your website, it says you accept Bitcoin Cash. But you were accepting it at some point, I guess, maybe, or no? Yeah, I just saw it on the, I was going to be, you know, eating tomorrow, and I was just wondering if that payment would be supported. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it or not. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. But can you use Bitcoin Cash there or no? Okay, I was just curious because it was on the Bitcoin map. But are you accepting cryptocurrencies at all, or none right now? Okay. 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 All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Bye bye. So apparently another dead end, guys. This guy said, I didn't want to let you hear what he was saying on the phone. I just didn't want to, you know, respect people's privacy. I'm just calling this place, but they said that they do not accept Bitcoin Cash anymore. something about their terminal. They don't have access to their wallet or something like that. So a lot of these guys, this also sounded like a catering event. It didn't sound like it was a restaurant. So I'm just curious if this is even like an actual restaurant here. So it looks like it is right here, Indian restaurant. But it looks like he said that they were accepting Ethereum, BTC, and I don't know, he said one more. I think he said Litecoin maybe. So these merchants right here, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, they're not accepting it here. I called 2. I mean, all the ones with MenuFi you should have no issue with. I would just go ahead and say if you want to order from those places, just go ahead and order through MenuFi. You'll likely have no issues. I'm not going to sit here and call every single merchant that's hooked up to this. But I'm sure if I went through a few, some of them are saying that they don't accept it, but it seems like they're business owners, so they should see how easy it is just to have a wallet on their phone and just take the payment. HD Locksmith and Home Auto, Best Boat Covers. So yeah, it looks like a lot more places. I could go through here all day and call people, guys, and I'd probably crypto space. I don't know what this is. So yeah, I mean, there's still people taking it, guys. It's just recommended to call before you just assume, because some of these people, I don't even know, they might have put this on here by mistake, or this could have been a mistake that they're on here. So I do recommend calling, but like I said, with the MenuFi stuff, you could just go ahead and go there. What's up, Dino? Dino Ponce has entered the chat. Looks like a lot of chat going on. Tree Lake Cash, Bitcoin Jason. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea here, guys. And there's a lot of places that I can use it at. Just some of these, I don't know what the deal is with their place. They're just apparently not accepting it anymore. For whatever reason. There's probably been some censorship, guys, on the back end of this stuff, and they're trying to push this Ethereum and Bitcoin and Litecoin and trying to get everybody to forget about Bitcoin Cash. So don't buy into it just because they do this kind of stuff. I mean, snow crab. All these like merchants accepted and yeah, I mean honestly, guys, I wouldn't expect any issues if I ordered it through online through MenuFi. Rico to go. What is this shit? These are just like people that are accepting Bitcoin Cash. This person accepts. They just want to be on the map, guys. So it's definitely Motel 6. Here's one I'm gonna call. So I'll give this one a call and just see. Yeah, I'm looking on the online, the Bitcoin map. Do you guys still accept Bitcoin Cash?
We accept cash.
No, Bitcoin Cash, the cryptocurrency.
No, we don't. I'm sorry, no, we don't accept that.
Okay. Were you accepting it at one point? Because I see you on the map.
No, we haven't accepted it. We haven't.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
You.
So again, guys, a dead end. I don't know if a lot of this information was leaked, and bought, and then there's just this kind of manipulation thing going on here with people trying to list places that don't accept here. So I would say, for the most part, call. I could call these all night. I don't really see the point. But it looks like I would just stick to the MenuFi places, which seems to be a lot more of the places that are a little more, around and actually in business. That guy sounded like he was taking a nap. So I don't know if he even is working at the motel. Maybe he is. I know a lot of those owners live there. But I wonder how the Bitcoin map is maintained once new merchants are out of there and leave. Yeah, I'm not sure. There might not be anybody keeping track of it, at least out here. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I got to get out and take off, but try to do the chat another time.